Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, the 4th of May, and this podcast is going out just as a little bit of information for people in our own parish. So today we have our usual Sunday morning Mass at 10:30, but straight after that Mass we have a parish coffee morning. So if you can, why don't you come along and join in with our parish community? I'm also having a quick look into my diary for this coming week. As I explained on the newsletter and in church, I know the 1st of May was last week, but I was away on holiday. So we are actually having our May Day procession on Tuesday this week. That's the 6th of May. And that will begin in school at 9:15. And the procession will be from school to church. And Mass should then be in church at about 9:30. What else have we got going on? There's quite a few things going on this week. Also on Wednesday this week at 10:30, there is a funeral service in church for the late Rosalind Street. If you are able to come to support Rosie's family at that particular service, I'm sure they would be grateful indeed. Then on the 8th, which is Thursday, I ask you to keep our Year 3 children in your prayers, as that day is the day that they make their confirmation. And that will be at 3:45 in the afternoon, straight from school. And the children need only wear their normal school uniform. Moving on to next weekend, that's Saturday the 10th and Sunday the 11th of May, there will be a parish appeal, and that is from the Sisters of St. Peter Claver and the work that they do all over the world. They will have a speaker here, and there will be a collection for the work that they do. So as always, I ask you please to be as generous with our appeals as is possible. Also on the 11th, which is the Sunday next week, we have a deaf mass here in St. Anne's, and this is an annual mass for the deaf, the Catholic deaf community around the diocese. There are various groups around the diocese. I think there's one in Oldham, one in Ashton, one in Bolton, one in Blackburn, and they have an annual mass for these groups of deaf people, and it kind of moves around the diocese. So this year it's the turn of the Ashton group, and quite a few months ago I was approached by them to see if they could use our church, and that is next Sunday at 2:00 in the afternoon. And it's funny really, because having said yes to that, and this has been booked, as I say, for months, then the bishop asks me to be the deaf chaplain. So it will be me that will be saying that Mass next Sunday. One other thing, and that is now into the week after. So this is the 13th of May. That's a week on Tuesday. We have a funeral Mass here at 9:15 for the late Anne Malloy. Now, Anne Malloy has been a member of our parish for a very long time, but sadly, Anne has no living relatives. So if you are able to come and join in with the celebration of Anne's life, I would be very grateful indeed. So that's a week on Tuesday, that's the 13th, and it is at 9:15 in the morning. So, for the time being, that's kind of all that's going on. Obviously, there are the usual things going on. Karate meets here on Tuesday evening between 6 and 7, and that is open to anyone and everyone from beginners. I think once you are over the age of 6, it's open from beginners right through to black belt and black belt first and second dans. Everyone is welcome to come and join in with that. Then on Thursday, as always, Slimming World meets here. They have 2 classes, one at 5 and one at 7. And also on a Thursday evening, we have our art class, and that is from 7 until 8:30. So those are the normal things that go on here at St Anne's, and if you are able to get involved with any of those things, you would be made most welcome. And one of the things that I would like to try and do is to try and bring the community of the Catholic parish back to the centre of our social lives. So look, if you've got any ideas about what we might be able to put on in our hall, because I do think our hall is a great facility to have, but it is a little underused. So if you've got any ideas about what might bring people together into our social club, then please let me know. I'm always looking for new ideas. Oh, just a shout out to the children from the school. There is also, in the planning stage, a disco, and that will be towards the end of May. So I will let the children in school know when that is booked as soon as I can. So for the time being, I just want to finish this parish podcast with a little bit of music. So until next time, I hope you enjoy this. Crystal